Welcome to the Warrior Marriage and Family Podcast. My name is Dr. Corey Gilbert, and I believe that your marriage and your family are worth fighting for. My goal is to empower you to fight for what matters most. This podcast is about you, your family, your marriage, and your children, and will include interviews and teaching on a biblical ethic on sexuality and gender. I want you to know that you're not alone, that others have walked down the same road, and there is victory. Let's get into today's episode. All right, Building Blocks of Confidence. That's the title of this one?
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
Building Blocks of Confidence?
Yep.
Awesome. Hey, this is Dr. Corey Gilbert with the Healthy Marriage Inner Circle and the Warrior Marriage Podcast. Again, here with my daughter, Mylie.
Hi.
And today we're going to look at Building Blocks of Confidence. I think this is from her magazine called Shine Brightly. And so, Building Blocks of Confidence. Tell us more about this concept.
Well, it's just and just a quick summarization of it is, God made you and you're special, you're one of a kind, really.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
And sometimes it's hard to know that, but when you know that, it can help you be confident. But as you are going into being a young lady, it's hard to be confident.
Yeah, it's true. Do you know how special you are?
I think so.
You think so? It's a good answer. It's a good answer. It's hard to know. Excuse me. So you are made in the image of God, and that means you are a valued and important creation. We know that in our head. It's hard to know it in our hearts. Do you know what that means? The difference?
I think so.
So I can know it intellectually, but can I really believe it? Is it inside who I am?
I just am thinking, especially if you have a twin you have that looks just like you, it might be hard to think you're special because there's someone that's just like you.
It is true, yes.
But your personalities are different and your looks are the same.
Looks are the same, but personality is. And so what you stand for, what you believe in, the skills and talents you have, all that kind of stuff makes you into an even more unique person, which is you're an important part of creation.
Yeah, because in Dude Perfect, there's two, and they did one where there's an episode in the Dude Perfect show on Hulu where they made them look totally different. They're always summarized as twins. If you're gonna be in their kind of leader, Tyler, and he said if you guys were gonna be kind of different, what would you be? One of them said he was gonna be like a mountain man. Another guy was the other one was he had a headband. Headband was more like an inside guy. A man bun.
Oh gosh, man bun. That's scary. So what gives you confidence?
God.
Okay, that's a good answer. But what gives us confidence? Is it easy to be confident when you've got all these accomplishments?
Probably.
Yeah, it is. But is that really what gives us confidence?
Probably not.
Okay. And so we're going to look here at the building blocks of confidence. So actually some key things that actually help you and I become more confident when we think about it this way or look at it in this way. The first one is...
laugh at yourself. Sometimes all it takes to be confident is learning to laugh at yourself. When you make a mistake, you will mess up from time to time. And if you can learn to laugh it off, your confidence will skyrocket.
That's huge. A lot of people can't laugh at themselves. They take themselves way too seriously. And so that's a big one. Can you laugh at your own mistakes? Because we all make mistakes. Dust yourself off, get back up, and do it again.
Dust yourself off.
Yeah, because we tend to fall down a lot. I guess metaphorically.
And real.
And real life.
And physically. I'm literally thinking of the time I was on the Ninja line, and we had just gotten it. We had gotten it recently, and everyone is down but somewhere else, but nearby. And I was doing it, and I fell, and you always drop off. It's not a long drop, and...
But it kind of scared you.
Yeah, I fell on my back, and it really hurt.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't get back on it for about a year.
And then you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would go over there and swing on the ladder.
Can you laugh at yourself? Can you laugh at yourself the fact that you fell? And see, that's what this is saying, is how do you build confidence? Gotta learn to laugh at yourself.
I don't see how you can laugh at falling off a ninja line.
We laughed at you. And that's one of those things about when you fall on your bike. You don't laugh in the moment. That's not necessarily right. But it's laughing at the fact that, oops, I goofed, versus taking yourself so seriously. And that's one of the ways, again, that says to boost your confidence, skyrocket your confidence, is you got to be able to not take yourself so seriously. Second one, go to the source. What's that mean?
Remember the true source of your confidence, God. He's the whole reason you can be confident in the first place. Because without him, you couldn't really do anything, so why should you be confident if you can't do it?
Right. That sums it up right there. Good job. Yep. So go to the source. Go to our Creator. Third one, face your fears.
I didn't do that for a year.
That's hard.
It's as easy as holding a spider or trying out for the soccer team. Start small and face the fears that hold you back. You can do it. I don't even want to do soccer. It's too much running.
Yeah, it's okay. That's more of an example. So, but facing your fears is, if there's something you want to do, but you're afraid to take the risk, but you still want to do it, then you got to go through that fear to get to an accomplishment. Otherwise, it's like, I don't really want that much. So don't worry about it. Move on. Find something different. So it's okay. Either one's okay. But to give up and you still want it, that's what it's saying. We need to have confidence when there's something, and being able to really feel what is God calling me to do or leading me to do, which is a hard one. Another one. This kind of leads into the next one. Try new things.
New food, new activities, new habits, new hobbies, whatever it is. Try it. Every new thing is a chance to build your confidence.
So that's the age you're in right now, is trying lots of new things. So there's a lot of things you're trying.
Like sometimes I like to try new hairstyles.
That's true. And you can have a bad one and it grows back. Especially if we don't want to shave your head, but it'll all grow back.
I don't think I want you to ever shave me.
I'm not going to ever.
I'm just
ever,
gonna
ever.
go to
Yeah.
and like great clips.
But new food, new activities, new habits, these are the things you're trying and you're kind of figuring yourself out. Number 5 here, pretend confidence. This is a weird one.
Don't feel confidence, fake it. Real confidence comes easier if you pretend you already have it.
This is kind of debatable. There's a lot of people that disagree with this. That would say, no, don't fake it till you make it. So get it to truly be confident. But there's kind of a twist to it. Part of just being able to be confident is this internal belief about can I or can't I. And if the default is I can't, then I can fake it all I want, but I'm not going to really be confident. Versus I'm actually going to try no matter what the result is. So even if I try out for that singing group and I fail,
I tried and I probably had fun.
There's a singing group I was wanting to be a part of in college. I tried out every year, 4 years, and I didn't get it every time. It was very difficult. But I was so focused on wanting to be a part of that group, and I wasn't good enough. And it's led to a different career. But it's a lot of these pieces that actually was important to me. And so that's important to pretend confidence can help you overcome, but only to a certain point. And then this next one, number 6, get comfy.
Confident people are okay with being uncomfortable, so try to settle in and learn to be okay in uncomfy situations. You'll learn and grow a lot during those times.
That was hard.
It doesn't mean try and get comfy in a chair.
Nope. It means get comfy in being uncomfortable and failing and in trying new things. And a lot of people today can't. If it doesn't come easy, they give up. If it's not something they accomplish immediately, they give up. And so being able to be someone that's going to try and try and try and practice and practice and practice is really, really important. So get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Really important. Put on someone else's glasses. What? What does that mean?
I believe it means look through other people's eyes.
That's right. If you're having a hard time feeling good about yourself, try to see yourself from someone else's point of view. What would that person say about you?
Like,
Us. What do we say about you?
You love me and I'm annoying.
Both, yes, and. And so you have to decide what you're going to do with that information. What do your friends think about you?
I hope they don't think I'm annoying.
That's right. Which is back to the video we did before, last week, which was about the amount of time you spend with certain friends can hurt or help a relationship. But putting on someone else's glasses helps you see it through their eyes It can give you some confidence.
Like
It could be a confidence boost.
Yeah, like sometimes some people like insist on playing a game that can really annoy people.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I sometimes kind of do like that, and am like that, and like the other day, when before this quarantine, Athena came over, and I really wanted to play a game I had played with Naomi, but she really wanted to do Legos. But we decided that we would just play Legos for a while, and then the game I wanted, we ended up actually playing Legos the whole time.
Nice. That's very good for you. Good job. Yeah, that's actually allowing, especially the guest, to be the person to kind of dictate or to have a say in what's going to happen. Really, really good.
I think it's also because she doesn't have as many Legos as us.
Yeah. So, and it's just almost every one of us, when we go to a friend's house, we're more interested in their toys than they are in their own toys, because that's what they always have, and vice versa. So when we go back and forth, that's why it's good to go back and forth. This next one's important too. Think positively.
Like, oh no, I'm gonna. You can't be a confident person if you're always doubting yourself. Instead of focusing on the things you did wrong, move on. Focus on the good things.
Mm-hmm. You have to train our mind to think positively, because a lot of us don't. We think negatively too much. It's a habit that's really important.
Like, I probably keep on thinking, if I try it again, I'm just going to fall down again and hurt myself.
And you probably will with that attitude. Which is true about most things.
And
that's
also
why
I don't have a very strong grip.
This last one's really important. Be curious.
Curious people are confident people. The more you learn, the more you'll know. And the more you know, the more confident you'll be. Because, like, I know I'll never have the fun of playing on the ninja line again if I don't do it.
Right.
But I'm too scared to. I don't
have to decide if you're going to overcome the confidence or the fear with confidence.
Overcoming confidence is kind of weird.
But being curious is really important. Really, it's a stance of our body, our internally, our head, our heart to again be confident and want to fight through that fear, because I'm curious as to what it's going to be like on the other side. But then it says, the more you learn, the more you'll know. It's true, but also the more you learn, the more you realize you don't know. Like one of the journeys that you're on, and every one of us is on, is that we're going to learn new things about the Bible, and then we learn from what we just learned how much more we don't know, and it brings up more questions. And it doesn't matter what field of study we look at, the more you learn, the more you realize you don't know. And part of that is, it's humbling. It's meant to be humbling, because you're not supposed to know it all. But be curious is kind of the last step here. So the building blocks of confidence. Which one of these stands out to you?
What do you mean, like, stand out? Which one I need to do most, or which one I do most?
Stands out that you need to do most.
Think positively, maybe, probably.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, can kind of get negative sometimes. Yeah, and this is why this is important, because even us doing these helps you think through some of this stuff. And this is an example for moms and dads that are watching as to what they can do with their kids. He's using this to just have a brief conversation, just 10 minutes or so, to talk through these, and they plant seeds. Because the goal is, this is now planting seeds in you and in me, because I'm learning too always of some things you can do. Can you laugh at yourself? Can you go to the source, to God? Are you facing your fears, trying new things, pretending confidence, fake it till you make it, getting comfortable with being uncomfortable, seeing life through someone else's lenses, glasses, thinking positively, and being curious. So the goal is that you grow and I grow as well, as together.
Because, like, we feel like, feel like you're helping me, but I'm also helping you with these conversations.
That's
We're
right.
learning together.
That's right. It's pretty awesome.
We might be learning different things.
Exactly.
Like, as I've heard you say, you can have the same conversation 1,000,000 times, but each time they'll learn a different thing. They'll learn something different.
That's right. Those are micro conversations. Yep. Which is important about sexuality, about theology, about culture, about marriage, all these things we can talk about. Yeah. Yep. So looking forward to our next conversation. This is all about building confidence, and see you next time.
Bye. That was fun.
Thank you for tuning in to the Warrior Marriage and Family Podcast. It's been an honor to serve. Find out more about resources for you and your family's growth and success at healinglives.com. Thank you to our sponsor, the Healthy Marriage Inner Circle. You can join the conversation in my free Facebook group anytime at facebook.com/groups/thehealthymarriage. To access my new best-selling book for parents, go to ican'tsaythat.com to purchase and receive the audiobook for free. Remember that your marriage and family are worth fighting for. This is Dr. Corey Gilbert. See you next time.